This apple variety is called Red Pippin. It was originally called Fiesta when it was first launched. It was raised in Kent in England in 1986 from a cross between an American apple called Idared, which is raised in Idaho and is red, get it, Idared, which is a very heavy cropper and a very long keeping apple, but in my opinion is absolutely tasteless. And I would only accept an Idared from somebody as a gift if I was very hungry or if I really didn't want to upset them. Whereas Cox's Orange Pippin is an extremely richly flavoured apple, but it's difficult to grow, and this cross actually worked out. Please bear in mind you won't always get the same cross. It's not like Mendel's pea and tobacco plant experiments. You know, it's not as simple as that, but that was the cross which worked on this occasion. It's got a good flavour, not as good as Cox, but much better than Idared, and it's easier to grow. It's a heavier cropper and a longer storing apple than Cox, so it's quite a good compromise. The flavour, as you'd expect, is partly aromatic. The texture is somewhat vinous, so it does have characteristics of both its parents. We planted 40 trees of these originally on the advice of the government advisor, but we're going to take some of them out because there's a limited demand for it, and you know, frankly there are some apples we grow which are more interesting. I mean, this has neither heirloom variety nor is it very popular with our customers, so we're probably going to reduce that 40 down to about 10, maybe, you know, to make some more space for apples which are more exciting. But this is not a bad fruit. It's ripe from about mid to late September, and we have kept it through until February, so it covers quite a long period of ripeness. It is rather prone to scab, sadly not as prone as Spartan or Sturma Pippin, about which more later. But you know, it's an attractive fruit. It's got quite a nice fragrance. Some of our customers really like it a lot. So it's one worth thinking about, but where it is susceptible to apple scab more than some varieties, more than the russets and Orleans Runette and Adams Pearmain and various others I'll mention again. So it's quite a heavy cropper. You probably need to thin it. You do, I think, need to apply some fungicide early in the season, but it's got a lot of good points. So if you want an apple to cover the sort of mid-season to late winter, then Red Pippin is one to consider.